Well, but of course it does still do similar things, just on a much more delayed cooldown in terms of the Devour to save your AD carry.
Well, as an answer into the Thresh, it was often good in terms of the consume to then, you know, gobble someone up, right? But now
Worked his way down here from the top lane.
Adam move.
Yep. Moving from top to mid to try and get Nisqy ahead. Gold card will be locked for Nisqy. Blue doesn't really have anywhere to go here. The face breaker will land the stun and first blood to Nisqy.
How does he get away with that?
Well, Hylissang, one more auto attack is enough. Of course, Lilipp doesn't have the Devour and the hook goes wide. Upset. Body blocks the Q there from Jezu to keep his support.
Straight to bot lane to actually help the 2 versus 2 out, which means that he is a little bit behind on camps. And he's actually going to choose to do his Gromp ahead of his Scuttle Crab, but likely he's going to secure
bad for Blue.
Oh, this
Scuttle's
is really
already gone. Blue still has the flash. Nisqy flashes forward, has the vision for the stun. Blue can flash across the wall, but Bwipo puts the ward there so that if Blue flashed, he could just leap right on in.
Oh, this is rough for Blue, and now the wave is going to get frozen on him. Vicinity. And because Treatz decided to do his Gromp into Blue, into the Crab, there's no jungle assistance there. Blue gets left alone. He gets collapsed on.
Upset's knocked up here. Lantern is there, but the Acquired Taste is coming in. They're looking for the Tongue Lash stun. Lilipp hooked underneath the tower is going to have to flash away. Now TP coming in from Adam. Once again, the investment in this Fnatic bottom lane. Upset has the rockets out. Stun misses there from Bwipo. Flashed away by SK. SK are able to survive. Hook, once again, just a fraction of an inch.
Had a very impressive split. And Fnatic having an impressive one alongside him. Bwipo now hovering around the top side of the map. Just covering for Adam, making sure that he can push this wave in, maybe finds a kill.
Jenax with a good body slam there, interrupted Bwipo on the jump in, has to flash away to get himself back under the tower, but here comes the Destiny, and Jenax is on the wrong side of this one. Nisqy waiting on the gold card. Jenax does still have the cask here. Let's see what they can do. He's going to try and clear out the wave, if he can. No one tanking up the tower yet. The plate about to fall. Here we go. Showstopper in, dodges the cask, and Jenax falls. Really patient stuff there from Fnatic. Easily, unless you have something like the Jinx or even the Rengar there to burst through his thick skin.
Treatz 6, Adam no flash.
Adam's already used the Haymaker. He's knocked back, and that fear is going to land as well. No shield available for Adam. Jenax gets SK's first kill of the game, the Fountain.
And so much of the advantage that Fnatic find themselves in is thanks to the early investment into mid lane. The Adam roam down to mid. Oh, as we see a good gank.
Hylissang, no flash, of course, no heal on the AD carry. Hylissang goes down. Bwipo looking for the thrill of the hunt. They eyed the Tiger as he dives in a 1v4. Bwipo tries to get in, but Lilipp able to pull him back. Blue takes the kill, and here comes Jenax. And just as we were saying, SK couldn't find anything, Fnatic give them 2,000 gold.
Onto as well. I wonder if the fight was already lost at that point. Yeah, I'm going to need a replay to see exactly why they decided to recommit to that fight, because the second that Thresh died and that TP flank was coming through, maybe that's what they didn't see, the Jenax TP. It's one of those things where Rengar in team fights, how do I feel about it? Don't have time as Adam's getting ganked again.
There's the paranoia as they look for Adam. Haymaker comes out. That's a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Flash away. A good face breaker there. Bwipo coming in with the thrill of the hunt as well, but Treatz doesn't have the mana. There's the showstopper. Adam takes the highway out of there. Manages to use Treatz as an express train to safety, and Bwipo gets a double.
Great patience there from Adam. He knows that his mid jungle is on their way, and they're able to keep them alive. Knock up onto Upset.
He manages to get on towards the Lantern as Jezu looks for the damage. Moonlight Vigil coming out, but Hylissang's the only one to tank it up. Lilipp still has the thick skin, so should be able to survive this. Upset and Hylissang forced away from this bottom tower. Jezu flashing in. The stopwatch, the cleanse. Both of them playing that very mechanically well to escape. Now Blue looking for the flank position. Hylissang flashes forward, and Nisqy with a TP locks the gold card and locks Blue in place as Upset takes his first kill of the game.
And somehow that play ends up...
Can help you out, especially when you're playing against a comp that picks you off pretty effectively. Tahm Kench into a Rengar, into a Thresh. Just gives you that little bit.
They are 4k gold in the lead right now. They are much stronger than their opposition. And...
there's the Rift Herald. There's Hylissang. There's the hook onto Jenax. Just spots him out in the bush. The ward outside of it, just catching Jenax.
Yep.
Hylissang with the hook finds the kill on the SK top lane, and now with the Rift Herald charging in. This will be Fnatic not only getting the Dragon
in a matchup that he typically shouldn't, and this opened him up so much more to be able to roam. Yes, they did throw a couple ganks bot lane, but they actually invested way more time up towards the top side of the map, and we see that investment now being paid in kind in the bot lane.
And Nisqy has a stopwatch if he needs it here, but dives under the tower with the Destiny. Bwipo as a cat, that makes sense. They are mortal enemies, at least in lore of days gone past.
So Fnatic in such a great position right now. Heal burned from Nisqy. Yep.
Yeah, Jenax, that was pretty greedy, mate.
Yep.
That was pretty greedy.
I think he was trying to set up a play with Lilipp, but he...
Treatz is in the area as well with Paranoia.
Yeah, but still, overcommits a little bit there. Hylissang not able to connect onto Lilipp. Now the re-engage.
Hylissang, no flash. No way out of this, doesn't really have the box of fears, gonna hit him up, and Treatz now with the blast cone will go in as well. Lilipp in the middle of 3 members of Fnatic. Jezu coming in with the Moonlight Vigil. Adam with the showstopper off towards the back, has the Haymaker as well, and Blue! Look at the damage on Blue. Nisqy almost falls, the stopwatch will keep him alive, and in the end, Blue will kill him off. Bwipo now diving onto Treatz. Mega Inferno Bomb will do some damage. It was the Mega Death Rocket there from Upset, is able to take out one in response. Adam's still waiting in the bush here. Lilipp's gonna face check into him. And in a support versus top lane matchup, the support doesn't tend to win, but Lilipp with a good sidestep into the Devour, into the waiting arms of Jenax. SK able to kill off Adam.
That was 4 kills.
Yeah, but guys, I can get a kill out of this. So he goes in afterwards. Bwipo going in. Lilipp is able to jump away with the Abyssal Voyage. SK might look for this across the wall. Bwipo doesn't have flash, remember. Treatz, Lilipp, and Jenax are on the retreat, but Jezu is on his way. Bwipo still diving in. Mega Inferno Bomb goes just wide. Destiny coming in as well. Lilipp somehow still alive, but the thick skin won't save you now. There's the gold card onto Treatz. And Fnatic just forced their way into the faces of SK. Blue was never with the team. Jezu now coming in from the side, but Adam...
Flawless from Fnatic. I mean, the great thing about that play was the timing. 2 members of SK literally just reset, so Bwipo knows, hey, I can chase because my whole team is right behind me. So they're going to play for the Baron now. 3 versus 5, 4 versus 5.
Yeah, this is not the best, because Lilipp can TP in with that unsealed spell, but Moonlight Vigil is going to do a lot. The Infernum, not quite enough damage. Jezu now stepping forward, Baron helping out. SK, Adam flashes in, the Facebreaker not enough to kill off Jezu. 1 member of Fnatic already down the through of the Hunts people. There's a Scatter of the Week as well, and it's a double kill for Blue. And Fnatic now the ones who have to retreat through their own jungle, as SK might turn their eyes towards this Baron. Jezu does not have the best guns. Really, you want Crescendum, White Gun, to get through a Baron, or Severum to heal him up, but Lilipp can tank it. Mega Inferno Bomb, Super Mega Death Rocket, keep getting those confused, goes in. There's the Paranoia, straight onto Upset. Treatz able to walk over the Flame Chompers. Upset even Winter Cleanse will not be enough. Adam, though, now can fight up against Treatz. Lilipp walks straight into the waiting arms of Bwipo. Treatz looking for the blast cone, but the showstopper will stop his show as he gets caught out. SK forced off the Baron. Fnatic still on the chase. Bwipo going forward, SK retreating. It's though chase 5 members into the enemy jungle, into getting forced off the own Baron, to getting 2 kills on the enemy mid lane, to TPing into the top lane. It's a classic strategy, Vedius, and Fnatic know how to do it. It's to die. That TP sucked.
What am I watching right now? We just saw a spectacle. Back and forth. No one got the Baron. 3rd Cloud Drake for SK.
No way.
Oh no. Smite will come through for Treatz. Thumbs up. On their crucial carries. Blue and Jezu are not weak. So as long as they have the front line to allow them to play front to back, to allow them to dish out the damage,
here we go.
They can definitely still come out on top. Fnatic trying to force a fight.
The Destiny comes out, and as soon as they see that Jenax is not there, Bwipo jumps in. Nisqy knocked back with the Scatter of the Week, but Lilipp is tanky. Look at the damage coming out from that Aphelios. Jezu, not the best guns. Once again, Calibum Severum, not really what you want. You always want that white gun when you're fighting like this. Jenax has a good flank position, but there's the hook. There's the showstopper, as they look to try and kill off Blue. He survives. Knocked back with the cast. Treatz dives onto the back line. First kill of the fight is Hylissang. He goes down. 1-for-1 trade as Treatz falls as well. A good Scatter of the Week from Blue from the side. Jezu stepping forward. Long range gun, the sniper trying to do his work, trying to find his mark. To 9, you are guaranteed in, but it's very likely we'll see a team on 8 making their way through as well. With the Destiny coming out, you can see Bwipo on his way. Thrill of the hunt as he hunts for that AD carry. Jezu flashes away. Blue TP's in. Stun card only lands onto Jenax. Showstopper onto the backline. Devour immediately. Jezu very healthy throughout all of this, and you can see Adam trying to go in, but Jenax is still alive, and Jezu is still alive, and Jezu has the hula hoop, has the crescendum. Look at the damage onto Upset. That's a Scatter of the Week. If I've ever seen one onto Nisqy. The chase is on. Gravitum finds its man, and SK win the fight in the mid lane.
SK come out on top in the 5v5 to start off from Blue as he rejoins the fight, and SK is able to disengage. They commit everything to trying to kill Jezu, but they cannot shut him down. The fact that he's able to get away from that fight allows SK to turn it around. They get a huge pick, they get themselves the Baron, and now all of a sudden SK are in a much better position to win this game.
Yeah, still only 3,000. through Fnatic. A hook lands here onto Lilipp, but as you can see, Lilipp puts the thumbs up. He doesn't care. And I love this from SK. They are investing. They're saying, we're going all into the mid lane. Bwipo knockback has the GA, but he's only level 14, Vedi. Just doesn't have the tankiness to survive.
Really hard to find picks against this Tahm Kench. It is really hard, and Fnatic have not been able to find successful picks on the side lane, so now they find themselves at
Nisqy just dies. He walked forward for a stun card and immediately just strong position to start closing out this game. Gold will swing in their favor for the first time in 30 minutes as they take down the mid inhibitor tower. Next up on the menu are those inhibitors. First one down. Treatz down towards the bottom side has escorted the wave in, but now Fnatic are able to clear it out.
That Lilipp's Devour then provides,
Explosive
then
cast.
the Locket, and the explosive cast, and then on top of that,
2 stopwatches.
It's just Rengar is irrelevant at this point in time. Like, Fnatic had such a great early game, and admittedly, Fnatic have made so many mistakes this game. They've allowed SK to bounce back. A lot of credit needs to go to Lilipp and Jezu.
Jezu face checks into Bwipo, but Bwipo able to survive for the moment, still has the GA. Off towards the top side, Treatz is trading, but that GA is now being popped, and Jenax has a good flank position. Jezu with the Moonlight Vigil, Bwipo dies. Jenax takes him out. Adam goes in with the Haymaker, but Jezu pops the stopwatch and keeps himself alive, then dodges away, and Adam just cannot survive through that. Nisqy next on the menu, Blue dominating, Jezu still alive. Blue in a 2v1 trying to outplay Upset, and that's an outplay buddy if I have ever seen one. SK.
But this will be SK's win. Their fight for the playoffs is still alive, and the LEC is as competitive as ever. Playoffs is only getting more tense as Fnatic drop as we reach the final hurdle.
Huge win for SK. Keeps their hope of making it to playoffs well and truly alive. And as we saw Schalke fall out earlier today, I'm sure SK thought perhaps they would be following swiftly after. Not today, they say, to the gods of playoffs. They will keep their chances going.